bottom of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests, more blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Happy Friday! Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Sometimes the sound is on and sometimes it's not. Hold on, let me see here. Hey, what's up? Hey, Buff. Hey, Beachcomber. Amy. How you feeling today, Amy? Hey, Ivor. You heard that too? Where'd you hear that from? I heard that too. Not that it matters. That's just, I just thought that was interesting. I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know. That's weird. She did? What is someone posting this? Hey, Gemini girl. Why is someone posting that? Did you see it on X or something? Yeah, it shouldn't matter, but it's just interesting. I didn't see it. That's weird. I don't know. Is it real? Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Hey, Kristen, huh? What are you guys up to? You read it on X? Okay, yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot on X right now about her. It's crazy. You'll have to send it to me. I'm just curious. It's not like it matters, obviously. Wow. Yeah. So what were you saying, Buffy? About you can't watch the Lindsay Clancy trial? Oh, Beachcomber said that too. Anxiety through the roof. Yeah. I know. I feel like that too. I watched some of it today. I've been watching a little bit every day, but yeah, I feel a little. It's a lot. Good. Good. You can definitely message me. I've been there. All right, guys. It's Friday. My little muffin's about to be here after school. And hey Angie, happy Friday. TGIF. Do you guys remember the okay, I'm gonna go off on a spiel. Remember TGIF when we were little, step by step? The was it the Winslow family? What was that called? All right. I'm gonna get carried away. We'll have to talk about it some other time. Just remember this. All right, so how's everybody doing? I got a funny text message. How's everybody doing today? This is part 2 of the Michelle Brandis. I don't know how to say that last name because Vega was the last name that I knew. So both are her last name. Brandies, I don't know. Case. If you were here with me yesterday, you'll know that this one, obviously, I know Michelle since middle school, and I was incarcerated with her in February of this year. Hey, Lord Norku. Oh, nice. Who's in that new Spider-Man? I was wondering who's in actors in there. But so obviously, when I was incarcerated with her, I didn't know Kitty's coming out. I didn't know all the details. She did tell me a lot of things, but it's different now looking at the case online. And what prompted me to talk about this finally, I've been holding back because her once co-defendant, Stephen Gress, pled guilty yesterday. I'm going to show you that. I found the tape of him pleading out, and it's wild. But if you didn't see my stream yesterday, it's obviously up under live streams. Hey, Anne, I miss you. Oh, it's okay. I'll explain it to you. Punisher and Hulk, really, I am watching. Oh, I am watching it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's wild. So Miranda Corsetti is the victim in this case, and she's 16 years old. She's 16 years old. And so I don't want to forget to, not that I'm going to forget, but I really want to make a point to not just talk about those, the two, Michelle and Stephen, and sensationalize it, because it's not that, right? Like, this is tragic. This is like one of the worst things I've ever heard. And little did I know, right? I knew, but I thought, I can't even, I don't even want to get into it. I'm still processing it. Because she told me a lot of stuff in February. But and I don't believe she lied either. But you guys know how, I didn't look at the case until literally yesterday. And then I shared that with you. I didn't know all the details. I didn't know any of it. And I had written to her, email. When I got out, I added her, and then she wrote back a couple times, and I didn't read it till yesterday because I was like, I don't know if I want to like do that. She wanted me to do her story, and then she changed her mind, and she was like later on, because she's not convicted yet. So, but then when I found out more details, we're like, yeah, maybe this is better. But it's been enough time. I did message her yesterday. I added her again, and I wrote back to her finally, and I said, hey, I was just checking in to see how you were. I found out that Stephen pled guilty yesterday. I want to see if you're okay. And she said she didn't know. She didn't know that he pled out guilty to first-degree murder yesterday, as well as kidnapping. Kidnapping is, it's the death penalty. Hey, Kelsers, what's up? Good to see you again. I know, Amy. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? It is, Kristen, isn't it? It's like surreal, right? Because it's kind of like confusing. Yeah, that's what I think too, Beachcomber. There's probably more than one victim. I believe she's a victim as well, but I also believe she's a perpetrator for sure, right? And she accepts that. And she didn't try to obfuscate any responsibility. And when we talked, and I really respected that. I didn't know the whole story, but so you can message people in the county jail. And obviously have all our information. You put your ID in there, and you can add them to your contacts list. And so I had emails sitting in there from February that I didn't read. I just like got sidetracked, and I was like, remember I said I brought it up a few times on here, and you guys were like, I don't think you should talk to her, and then I was like, I didn't look into it. And then I started looking into it yesterday, and I watched some of the footage. I only watched half of hers, and I watched his first, which I'm about to show you now. Holy shit, this got me. This one really got me. I mean, hers too, but I watched that with you guys in real time, the second half yesterday. But let me show you this really quick, because yesterday he pled out. And I'll give you a quick recap. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Please watch my stream from yesterday if you want to. But you know, the victim was 16 years old. She's a minor. She's a kid to me. 16 is still a kid to me. And she was a frequent runaway. And so her grandmother, whom she lived with and had custody of her, because both of her parents have passed, they died. And so she had an 11-month-old as well. And they lived with her grandma in St. Pete, Florida, here by me. I live in Clearwater. We're in Pinellas County, Florida. And this girl was on Grindr. Her grandma is suing Grindr. I need to look and see what the progress is on that civil suit, if it went anywhere. Michelle didn't know when we were in jail. She told me about it, and I found it yesterday, but I'm going to read it and look at it. I'm going to read all the reports. I didn't have time again today to do it. But it's extremely graphic. I understand because I saw parts of it, but the grandmother called her in missing to the police on February 24th of last year. And that's the day that the police are saying she was murdered was between the 20th and the 24th, because she was on Grindr, and they're suing because of the age requirements. You know, it's supposed to be 18, but I guess you can still get on. I don't know exactly how that works. So I'm not on Grindr, you know, so like I'll figure it out. Yeah, an 11-month-old baby. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, I know. It's crazy. Hey, TGIF. I know. I got to put my new updated information on there. It's the Linzer show, but those work too. I didn't change the name. I just got new cards. I don't know why I did that. I didn't think you could change the names of your Cash App. I found out later. But yep, if you guys would like to donate. Is that dry begging? All right. I'll be serious. This is really serious. I don't take this lightly. But so she was murdered allegedly by Michelle Vega, or Brandis, and Stephen Gress. Now, the body cam, or it's not body cam, it's interrogation footage. I do want to get the body cam. I will get that probably. I'm going to put in a request tomorrow probably, because I'm good at doing that now. And I will buff. Either way, though, it's fine. An account's an account for money, right? It doesn't matter. But I'm going to get that. And I did find more footage of him carrying her body out to the car. So what happened was on February 14th, Steven was on Grindr, and he made money on there. That they don't tell you on here, but I know from her telling me they both found ways to make money on Grindr. He met up with men, women. I didn't know that Grindr had other purposes. I don't know. What, Linda? But she was currently meeting up with gay men and doing like wife kind of chores. I mean, filling in, because she explained to me like these men that she had found, and she's getting a lot of money, she said. I don't know. It's very odd to me, but I'm just repeating what she told me. Oh yeah, I have the video of her carrying the body out. Hey Barbed Wire, how are you? Thanks, Kelsers. And she talked about the body in there too, and I think he does in this body cam. But talk about, like, I can't diagnose anybody, but antisocial personality disorder, which is really just like psychopathy. It means basically the same thing. There's only one test that tests for someone to be a sociopath or a psychopath, but the real widely used term is antisocial personality disorder. And one of the things to check off is killing like animals. And it has to do with, like, usually these start before the age of 18, and he talks about it in this video in detail a little bit. And so I've never heard anybody really talk about it. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer, I believe, did, but not even in this way. This is worse to me than what Jeffrey Dahmer was talking about with like other kind of little animals when he was younger. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, right? With him. He says he was taking his anger out on that. He obviously has an anger problem. He used to beat the shit out of the women. I do believe that. Hey Ashley, how are you feeling today? She had bruises all over her. But she did allegedly take part in it. She did take accountability, but some of it's redacted. They met up for Valentine's Day. He went and picked her up from her grandma's house, the 16-year-old girl, Miranda, and then she went home. And then the next day, she came over to the house, to his house, where she also lived too, the girlfriend, Michelle. And they're obviously a couple of sorts, right? And there's a roommate there named Pam, living there for 5 years. Supposedly she's in love with Steven, and she was there talking shit about the girl that got murdered, and like even mushed her face, Michelle said. And she told me this in jail as well, a little bit about it. Michelle was confused, I remember. And she also, it's the same thing that she said on the body cam about, she felt like it was, he started beating her up, the 16-year-old. And she said it was like she liked it. I didn't understand. I thought this, she's like, for some reason, I felt like they were, mind you, she's on meth, right? They're on meth. She thought like, oh my God, like they have some kind of like agreement. And I don't think she really thought that all through. It could have been like some kind of meth psychosis. I'm guessing. But yeah, she was really they were really using drugs hard. And sounds like some alleged prostituting, stuff like that, right? With men and women on his part, and probably hers too, with, I don't know exactly, right? I don't remember now. So he lost his gold ring, and he blamed it on the 16-year-old. And he's like, this wasn't supposed to happen. You're going to hear him say that. This wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't supposed to kill her. He told that to Michelle as well. And that's why she just seemed baffled. But she had said that his fantasy was to basically kidnap a young girl and kill her. Yeah, it might be that. I'm not sure I'm not sure yet how I feel about it. I don't know, right? Like, I want to look through the reports before I totally make a decision. Not that I have to make a decision, but I'm not confused, like, as to where, obviously they both have responsibility. I'm not looking for that reason, but I feel like I'm not sure how I'm seeing it, right? As far as, because she did participate allegedly, right? Like, she was beating the shit out of the girl. I understand why, what she said, but here we go with like criminal responsibility again, right? Like, this is wild, because people can say one thing and who knows if that's true. So I find that interesting to look at. So yeah, I just, I don't like to throw my opinion in there and say it as fact, because it doesn't matter what my opinion is, or, I'm not like, I'm not an investigator. I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? So I can just do my best to conclude. But so for a week, he beat the shit out of her, put glue in her hair, like carpenter's glue, according to Michelle. He was feeding her, she said, and she was a little jealous, she said, and he wanted to, quote, take care of her, and he's going to talk about it in here, and it's very surreal. Like, I believe that he believes that, and that's freaky. You'll see what I'm talking about. But for a week, they tortured her and beat the shit out of her, and he looked in all of her orifices for the ring. She was just trying to buy time, Michelle said. She believed that she didn't have the ring. And after the murder, and she told me this in person too, she found the ring in his car on the driver's seat. He decided that, oh my God, she found it. She had it the whole time. And he's going to talk about this. So they kind of put a little bit blame on each other. And it's wild to hear. His is wild to hear. At this point, I have not been talking to her. Oh, she sent you a letter? How do you feel about it, Anne? What's your gut feeling? Maybe in a public place or something? Is that what you mean? Yeah, they've almost, it seems like they're both telling the truth, but like it's the influence there. I'm not going to go on and on. You're probably getting pissed off at me going on and on here. But he supposedly they put a billiard ball. He says that Michelle did it, choked her with a billiard ball, and then put saran wrap over her face. She told me that. She told me about the saran wrap. I don't know why I'm whispering. She's not convicted yet. I don't know if she's taking it to trial, or going to plead out like he did. He asked for the death penalty yesterday. And I'm gonna let you tell him. I'm gonna let him tell you in this interview. But hey, Mark, how have you been? What do you think the responsibility is with this? I want to know what you think after. And they pushed, that's how they killed her, and then they took her body, and I'm going to show you the video I found on Nancy Grace of carried her body into the car because they got evicted. And they went to her mom's house, like in Largo, like 15-20 minutes away. And she was in Puerto Rico, I think. Thanks, Kelzers. I appreciate that. And hey, Debbie, how are you? I got to check the mail today. I didn't check it yet yesterday. I don't have my key. My mom does. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Yeah, I think that's a great plan. I think you know exactly what you're doing. That sounds really good, what you're talking about. Let me just show you. But he's very matter of fact about it. It creeps me out. And I try not to let my feelings get involved, to like sway, but you know how it goes, right? And I found the body cam. Oh, it's okay. Hey, message me. You're not bothering me at all about it. We can definitely talk about that. Oh, I want to tell you this before I show you. After they did it, they took a chainsaw to her body. Yeah, a lot of them seem to be like emotionless, that have antisocial personality disorder. They supposedly lack empathy, and they're very disconnected. It's wild to me. That's not the right word, but I don't know, it's insane to me. I don't know, right? Hey, Leonard, how are you? Leonard K. What up? How are you? Where was he from? Oh my God. You know what I just remembered? I had, let me think of how, as long as I don't tell you who it is. I was a counselor in a treatment center for PTSD and substance use and other mental health disorders, behavioral health. And I had a client that he was my client, and he told me in session that he was a potential victim of Dahmer. And the story was pretty wild. I have to remember that and tell you guys about that. As long as I don't tell you the name or anything, you can't, there's no way to deduct who it is. It's not in the public. It's not out there. I don't know if it's real or not, but it sounded pretty crazy. I don't know. And then he told the group it. Anyways, Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams on all the women that I met in prison and jail that have been charged and convicted of different murder charges. There's quite a few. I probably have about 8 or 9, I'd say. So this is the beginning of that. All right, let's pull this up. He got arrested. Okay, after they did the murder, they took a chainsaw and they put her body in garbage bags, and threw her body, like they drove 40 miles, I'm pretty sure Michelle said to the police officers, yes, to Ruskin, Florida, and dumpster. Police did not recover her body. As they said, it went to an what is it? Incinerator? Yeah, that's what they said, incinerator. Yeah, what they do, the trash. Oh my God, brain fart. Holy shit. That was stupid. Okay, so they didn't recover the body, but they got caught. There was a tip called in, but at the same time, Michelle called the cops a week or 2 later. March 5th, Stephen got arrested for pointing a harpoon weapon gun at Michelle. Said he was going to kill her, so he got locked up for that. While he was in there, he got questioned, and then he said, "Where's Michelle Brandis?" In his initial hearing, the day after you get arrested, you go in front of the judge on video, and I have the tape where he's like, "Where's Michelle Brandis?" And he's like, "She's a part of it. She's a part of it." And he put more responsibility on her, which is fucking crazy, but like whatever, like we expect that. Hey, Green Daisy. Holy shit. Really? Whoa. What happened to him? He was a preacher? I didn't know that. BTK was? Wow. That's crazy. So he got arrested for that. He told on her. She turned herself in after the police did a press conference. 41 years. Wow. And they both admitted it in the tapes. So I'll show you here. Here we go. Oops. A deacon? What is a deacon? I don't know anything about. What religion is that? Some type of Christianity?
Developments in the murder case of 16-year-old Miranda Corset, 37-year-old Stephen Gress, and 38-year-old Michelle Brandis are accused of killing the Gulfport teen in February of 2025. Both are charged with first-degree murder. Gress was in court today. Tampa Bay 28 reporter Blake Phillips was in the courtroom and tells us what the defendant had to say.
Life or death is a lose-lose. That's what 37-year-old Stephen Gress had to say in a Pinellas County courtroom earlier Wednesday morning. That is after he is pleading guilty to the killing of 16-year-old Miranda Corset. Corsett was killed in February of 2025 after allegedly meeting Gress on Grindr. Court documents say that after the meeting, Gress thought Miranda had stolen his ring. We want to warn you, the details that follow are a bit difficult to hear, but the documents say that Corsett was held against her will and tortured and then eventually killed at a St. Pete home. And later her body was dismembered at another home over in Largo before being dumped in Ruskin.
Her mom's
Police
house.
have still not found her remains. But today in court, Gress pled guilty, asking the judge to sentence him to death.
Look at him.
I would prefer the death penalty. It's a lose-lose. Life or death is lose-lose, really, you know. I feel like it's inevitable. You know, if I went to trial, I believe that I would be convicted, you know. And I wouldn't want to waste the court's time. I feel like, yes, sir, you know, and then the result be the same. This is what I want to do, yes, sir.
The next step in this process is the penalty phase. You did hear Gress again asking for the death sentence, but that is still to be decided.
Yeah.
A status hearing is set for November 4th to set the date for the penalty phase. Gress did ask to waive his right to a jury to be involved in that process, instead asking the judge to sentence him. In Pinellas County, I'm Blake Phillips, Tampa Bay 28.
She didn't even know.
We're following new
developments. They were co-defendants, meaning it was like they were going to be tried together in the beginning. And then, you know, obviously they separated their cases. I mean, they're, you know, obviously. So she didn't even know yesterday. I can't believe that it was me that told her. And I haven't talked to her since February when I left jail. Yeah, so that's bizarre. Do you see his behavior? I had to show you that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. No, I'd like to talk to you more about that. I know. I wonder if there's a way to, there's no way to do that, is there? You cried for her. Yeah, it is true evil. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me show you this. Yeah, still wants to control his fate. Oh my God, you're right. Wow. It's just, it gives me like the chills or something, you know, like he's a monster, obviously. Okay, you ready for this? Here's the video of him. I'll show it to you afterwards, because then you'll know what I'm talking about. There's not a lot on this. I'm looking for the body cam. This was before they got questioned. Let me show you this.
And 10 Tampa Bay just got body camera video from a welfare check at the home of a couple now in jail for this 16-year-old's murder. Police visited just one day after Miranda Corsett was reported missing.
25th February.
Give me permission to go inside if I want to take a look to make sure there's nobody hurt.
Yeah, man, not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. I think the back door might be open too, man. If not, the back door might be open. Feel free to go ahead and go in there and do what you need to do, man.
You just heard police talking to Stephen Gress, granting them permission to enter his home. The body camera video ends just after the conversation. And we first told you about this visit last night. The couple's landlord called police after he said Gress texted him saying someone suffered a bodily injury inside the home. When police got there, nobody was home, so police say that's when they called Gress to get permission to enter. Police went in and said they found nothing concerning. Investigators believe Gress and his partner, Michelle Brandis, killed the teen between February 20th and 24th. The welfare check happened on the 25th. Both Gress and Brandis are charged with first-degree murder.
Okay, here's what I got to tell you about that. They were at her mom's house. Right after they murdered her, they took the body to the mom's house, her mom's house, dismembered her there. They went to Putt-Putt after for her birthday. And I think her birthday is on the 24th. Yeah, I think it's like the same day or the day after her birthday. They went to Putt-Putt with her in the trunk of the car. Right by my house, actually. Congo River Rapids. And yeah. Crazy. All right. Where is the tape? Oh, here's him in his initial hearing.
Hey parents, listen up. We have a safety alert for you this morning because your kids likely use social media at home. So right now, a Florida man is locked up and he's accused of killing a teenage girl after luring her to his home using an app. So let's get right over to Austin. He's at the alert desk with what you need to know, Austin.
And investigators say this 16-year-old was lured through an online dating app to meet a 37-year-old at his home in St. Petersburg. And now his partner has also been arrested. So Stephen Gress had his first appearance in this Pinellas County courtroom over the weekend. The judge ordered Gress to be held without bond, and he has been assigned a public defender. Now, investigators say this 16-year-old Miranda Corsett was lured through social media to meet Gress. Now, we'll spare you some of the disturbing details, but police say she was beaten and dismembered. Gress's partner, Michelle Brandis, is locked up as well after being implicated by him in this crime. So parents, this is really a reminder to watch what your kids are doing on social media. And here are some tips for you. And it all starts with a conversation and keeping an open dialogue about social media use and any conversations that is parental monitoring services.
No,
or
I don't.
Psychological association.
I thought it was going to be where he's like, he says in that hearing just really nonchalantly and like, he's like, where's Michelle Brandis? Where's Michelle Brandis? I don't know where that clip is. Yeah, she told me about that. I didn't know what she was saying until I saw that. Where is the interrogation, dude? Some people did this. Yeah, there's a few people that showed this. Some true crime channels. I'm trying to find her. Oh, here it is. Wait, I thought it was longer than that. Yeah, no, that's it. All right, this is Steven's interrogation.
Digitally penetrated her, you put your fingers up her anus in her rectum. Yes, sir. Her vagina. I did. Yes, sir. When you stuck your fingers in her rectum, did the girl resist?
No. It will.
This is 35-year-old Stephen Gress, and he's describing the horrific way he killed Miranda Corsett, a 16-year-old teen mother from Gulfport, Florida.
I'd have to agree.
Suffered days of brutal physical and psychological abuse.
Oh, thank you.
She was beaten daily, suffocated with a billiard ball in a sock wrapped in plastic, and left unrecognizable by the time she died. Now, Stephen Gress is prepared to spill everything.
No, hold on. Before you talk, okay? Before you say anything, you know, you went to first appearance, and did they appoint an attorney to you?
Yeah.
I don't care about an attorney, man.
Okay.
I really don't care about it.
All right, but listen, but I do because
your legal work
because it's the law.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so you're initiating this request to talk to me,
yes, sir.
even though you have an attorney.
I don't even care about it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read you your rights. Okay, because I've never read you your rights when I come in before.
I don't
because I
remember
didn't have any charges on you before when I talked to you. Okay.
Hope you
So
feel better.
I'm gonna read the rights to you. We're gonna get through this form before anything else happens. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on. I won't keep doing this and being annoying, but I think a big message or a big kind of thing we can take away from this is you know, online social media apps. We have an age minimum of 14 years old to be on social media here in Florida. It's the law now, but I don't know how you can really enforce that. I don't know how that would work. But yeah, I think that's a big part of this.
All right, I got questions I got to go through here. They may seem mundane to you, but they're very important to the attorneys. Okay. Are you under the influence of any prescription drugs?
Hey, Linda.
Any alcohol?
I'm sure they will.
Any illegal drugs?
No, sir.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The confession you're about to witness is enough to make your stomach drop.
Yeah.
But
sorry,
this
guys.
is also
Trigger
the kind
warning.
of admission that prosecutors dream about and defense attorneys dread. That is why the detectives are starting with basic questions. It's standard protocol, sure, but in this case, it's also legal insurance, because if Stephen gives this confession while sober, it can't be dismissed as the ramblings of an impaired mind.
Still, though.
But the detectives wouldn't worry for long, because Stephen had entered the room knowing full well that he's about to torpedo any chance his lawyer might have had.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, I'm here for you.
This was never supposed to happen.
Listen.
Never was supposed to happen.
What
never
was supposed to happen?
This girl was never supposed to be in this situation. This girl was never supposed to be.
He's gonna blame her for her own murder. Watch.
So I met her off the Grindr app, which is like a gay hookup site. And I don't know what a 16-year-old girl is doing on an adult hookup site. I guess it's irrelevant.
It is irrelevant.
She told me she was 20 at first, and then later came out afterwards that she was 16, which really had it didn't mean anything to me. Her age meant nothing. There's one thing that she did to me, and that was just one thing I was trying to resolve.
Did you hear that? Hey, Sin, it's like he's telling exactly how he feels, in my opinion. I feel like this is brutal honesty coming from him. Not to his credit, you know what I mean? Like, it just shows how sick he is.
She stole a gold ring of mine.
So basically, it's her fault because he thinks she stole a gold ring. While they're in some kind of like meth psychosis, in my opinion, probably.
What about overdoses? That must be Michelle's way of trying to cover her part up in something, because there was no overdose in any. There was nothing like that was involved.
Michelle didn't say there was an overdose. I don't know why you said that.
So I've picked the girl up. The date, I'm not certain. This is very recently within the last month. Okay, so I picked the girl up for a hookup on the Grindr app. Her name was Randa on there.
You know when about that might have been?
I mean, everything's on the cell phone. If you can pull up cell phone information, like everything you want is on the cell phone. Is
On your cell phone?
On my cell phone, you can find it all. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, hold on a second. So her name was Randa?
Her name was Miranda. But she went by her profile name was Randa.
R-A-N-D-A.
Right.
Okay. And that's on Grindr.
Right.
Okay. And we'll be able to see this on your phone?
Yes.
Why are they all on this site? I thought it was for men to hook up.
What's the passcode for your phone?
It's just a Z. You can do a Z.
Okay.
Supposed to draw a pattern. Yeah, but that phone is no longer here. I spazzed out after what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you through the whole thing of what happened. Dude.
Okay.
You just see it.
Yeah.
So you met Randa.
You're right.
On the Grindr app.
Okay. Wait, you don't know what day that was though?
It was, I want to say it was a Sunday. It was all right. So it's a Sunday that this happened.
Yes.
And then I seen her the 2 days prior to that. I seen her for the first time. I picked her up. We went home, hung out. I dropped her back off. It was fine. Nothing, no issues. 2 days passed by.
I know, right?
She hits me up, says, "Do I want to hang out?" Okay, cool. I picked her up. This is where the issue starts.
Oh.
Where'd you pick her up at?
I picked her up not in front of her grandma's house, but I didn't know exactly which house was her grandmother's house. I just knew that, if you put a GPS, you put an address in GPS, it like before you get to the actual spot, like you arrive to your destination, but you're like another house or two away from it. That's how
So where was that at?
In Gulfport.
Hey, Robbie.
You know what the address was?
How are you?
I don't remember what the address was. I know it was off of 58th Street in Gulfport. There's a school there.
Yeah.
There's a school in the area.
Big high school?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of school it is.
Three things stand out early in the interview. First, Stephen is disturbingly open. He speaks like someone telling you about their day, except his day involves grooming, manipulation, and a week of
I saw a different one with another girl, and I wish it didn't have talking, but this guy seems all right. This is Stranger Stories, 1 million subscribers. Okay.
horrifying abuse. Second, he knows how to build a narrative.
Well,
But then comes the third part, and it's the most chilling. You realize no matter how smooth his story seems, something's fundamentally off with him. When he says her age didn't matter, you're staring at the mind of someone who's detached from social and moral reality.
So I picked her up from there.
I think he believes this.
You can see my car coming to a stop somewhere near her house. And whenever she came to my car, it was always at an angle. So I know I didn't stop right in front of the grandmother's house, but I stopped in front of, in the area for her to pick up. So I picked her up. We went back home. We're chilling. I bought her some food. She's a real picky eater, I guess. So I bought her a smoothie from Wawa. And my ring, which is in property right now, was
The ring Michelle revealed in that body or in the interrogation we watched yesterday, which I don't remember her telling me this when we were in jail, was given to him by Angel, which is a homosexual man that she says is in love with Steven, and she thinks Steven is secretly bi, but I don't know that it was a secret. He was sleeping with a couple of men, according to Michelle, and they would pay his bills, I guess. That's what she said, okay? It's just a crazy, it's insane. So I don't know if it was even worth anything, it's just weird. I mean, it's just crazy. I think it wasn't just an excuse for him to do it, and I think maybe he believes that and justifies that.
Was given back to me by Michelle. This Michelle, do you know where Michelle is?
I know her.
You need to pick Michelle.
I know Michelle.
You pick Michelle up.
Okay.
And she confessed it to in front of, and her reasoning for it was worship, but she confessed it in front of. So my ring comes up missing. And
who cares?
On the same day you picked her up.
On the same day I picked her up, it was just us two in the room. Was in the other room. She got her own room in there. And
us two who? You and Miranda?
Me and Miranda. We're the only two in the room.
Which room?
The living room, which I made my bedroom of that house.
The downstairs apartment?
Yes.
At 27?
Yes, sir.
08,
the relationships inside that house are murky at best and disturbing at worst.
Well, I know.
Steven lives with Michelle, his girlfriend.
And
there's also
Pam.
a third person,
Yep.
a female roommate whose identity is still under.
It's Pam. She was a witness. She was not charged in this. She was a witness. So we'll see.
Perhaps. Despite being in a relationship, Steven frequents gay dating sites. And then, somehow, in that same equation, entered Miranda, a 16-year-old girl.
So in the process of me ordering food for her, my ring comes up missing. It was a little bit too big for my pinky, so it could slide off if whatever, it could just slide off. And I remember when I went to get off the bed, I supported my weight on the bed to go get the doors for the food, and that's when my ring slid off at. My ring slid off on the bed. So as I'm eating my food, I'm realizing my ring's not on my finger. So I'm like, I searched the whole immediate area. My ring's not there. Miranda stole my ring. Miranda stole my ring. So I'm telling her, man, like, look, there's nobody else here. I know, it's nice. It's a nice ring. You might want it, but it's not yours. Just give it back. I go on with this for a whole 24 hours. And I'm telling her, like, hey, man, my fault in this is that I would not let her leave without giving me my ring back.
How did you keep her from leaving?
I just told her that she couldn't leave. I didn't restrain her. I didn't do anything to her. I just say, hey, man, just please give me my ring back. You know what I'm saying?
But she wasn't free to get up and walk out the door.
I mean, if she would have tried, I don't know if I would have stopped her or not. Everything was bravado at this point in time. It's like I'm telling her, and I'm hoping that I'm able to just scare her into giving me my ring back. So I called up Michelle to see if Michelle will help me get the ring back from her. Like they have a female to female connection or something, anything I could use to try to get her to give me my ring back. So all this on text messages as well. So I text Michelle on Facebook Messenger. I'm like, hey man, this girl over here stole my ring. Will you please help me get my ring back? So she agrees and comes over. She comes over there and stuff. And the first thing she does when she gets there was looks for my ring in the house. And I'm cool with that because I just want my ring back. So the sooner I get my ring back, the sooner this can just be done. So she finds my ring, and she doesn't tell me she finds my ring. And how I know that is because she gave me my ring back.
He doesn't know that.
All this is said and done. And I was there when she found my ring in my car. My ring was never in my car. It never was in my car. She never went outside to put it in my car. Michelle found my ring that she stole. So I don't know this at the time. Michelle doesn't tell me at the time. So now this drags on for a week.
He talks about that week like it was just a blur.
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't actively torturing someone. All for a ring that was never even confirmed stolen. That leaves us with three possibilities. First, that the ring never existed, and Steven fabricated the theft to mask his actions. But this fell apart when the ring was found among his possessions. Second, Michelle may have removed it herself, possibly to entrap Miranda out of jealousy or resentment. And third, perhaps the most disturbing theory, Michelle and Steven were both fully aware, fully capable, and fully cruel. This was just two sadists being evil because they wanted to be.
This drags on for a week.
Wait, so you've got this girl in your house for an entire week?
A week.
Were you feeding her?
Yes.
Were you beating her?
I lumped her up, yes. I hit her at
What do
first.
you mean you lumped her up?
So at first, it took me a while before I put my hands on her. Like, I really tried everything I could possibly do to get my ring back.
Like what?
Like, pleading with her, telling her, man, like, this stuff is important to me. I just got out of prison for doing 13 years. I've just started having my own stuff for myself. This stuff means something to me, man. I just started having my own shit. It means something to me. I was not willing to take a loss. She stole it, and you can damn well give it back to me. And I'm telling her, like, please, let's use this as a learning experience. Let's
Did you pat her down?
This. Yes.
So she's wearing clothes, you patted her down, you couldn't find the ring?
I even bought a metal detector.
Well, where do you think she was hiding that?
I thought she swallowed it or put it up inside of her, or she had it hidden somewhere else.
Okay.
I knew she had it. And she was disrespecting me and mocking me the whole time. Miranda is, to me.
Miranda is.
Yeah, like, I couldn't fathom, why would you steal somebody?
What was she doing to mock you?
She just like this. She said she got it from her grandma. And she said she'll be like, I'll be like, man, please give me my ring, please, man, please. She'll just be like this to me, like this. She went this. She'll like this.
Wait, you mean like she might have been shaking in fear?
No.
Because that's what you look like when you do that.
Right. But
when I think of a 16-year-old girl shaking like that, that's fear.
Michelle would be whispering to her, and I'd be like, why are you guys whispering? What are you trying to hide from me? Why would you possibly be whispering amongst yourselves to not want to be heard by me? There's something that they had going on. And Michelle also has the girl's iPhone. The girl had an iPhone. I told Michelle, I said, hey man, go hide this underneath a trash can at a gas station somewhere, just so it doesn't, in case somebody came looking for it, it wouldn't lead her to my house. And it would prevent me from getting my ring back.
Before the homicide charges, Stephen was arrested earlier in 2025 on serious misdemeanor and felony charges.
He pled guilty.
Police reports list incidents such as brandishing a harpoon at Michelle Brandes.
I know.
And possessing controlled substances, including methamphetamine and marijuana. In fact, he's been in and out of the system since he was 16.
Yeah.
This prior conduct paints a pattern of instability and violence long before Miranda Cossette ever entered the picture.
That's my fault, is my greed for my ring, okay? Another important information is I've seen Miranda on Valentine's Day. It will be able to give you
when he had a girlfriend.
The first time I seen Miranda was on Valentine's Day. Michelle was upset that I chose Miranda over her on Valentine's Day. So I think that's where her motive came from. Have her spite for Miranda came from this. And so they're having secret conversations. I don't know what they're saying. She took her ring. She said she threw it in a gutter. Down the street. I asked her afterwards if she was able to take us to the gutter. Michelle, I believe that she did not throw it in the gutter though. I believe that she kept her iPhone because Michelle has a long history of stealing.
Okay.
She's not able.
We're getting.
All right.
We're kind of running out of time. Okay. So let's talk about Miranda and the shaking.
Okay.
And so you had her in your house for how long?
It was up to a week. It was a week. You
had her in the house a week.
For a week.
You wouldn't let her leave.
I told her
you thought that she was mocking you by shaking.
It wasn't just shaking that she would be doing. She would also be saying stuff to me.
Like what?
Like she would be saying, she was saying she never seen it. And then she said, oh, I know it's outside for a fact. It's over here outside. And then she'd say that she hadn't seen it again. And then she'd say, oh, wait, I remember it's in the kitchen over here. And then she'd say it was in the bathroom over there. And then she told me it was behind the mirror over here. She led me through this, I don't know why somebody in this position would disrespect.
So how else did you search her?
I searched with a metal detector and I stuck my fingers up her pussy and up her ass. I'm telling you the truth, my man.
And he was fucking her the whole time. According to her.
I was dedicated to get my ring back. I called the St. Pete Police Department and I said, hey man, this girl has my ring, man. She stole my ring, man. Can you guys please come assist me to get my ring back? They told me that I was in no position. I was not legally allowed to search her and the police was not going to come over there and search her. And all I could do was file a police report.
He acknowledged he was told there was no justification for searching Miranda, yet he did it anyway. This isn't rational behavior. Even if we assume he intended to let her go, the risk was real. Miranda could have alerted authorities, and he still could have been charged. This type of carelessness points to a deeper psychological profile of someone driven less by logic and more by control. If you haven't yet, check out my Patreon page that is full of exclusive videos, like this one, about a detective being questioned for his extremely harsh and intense interrogation tactics. You can watch it right now at patreon.com/Stranger Stories Plus.
So she was
Wait. A police officer came to your house and told you
called
that?
the police department, and that's what the operator dispatch told me.
When did you call the police?
A day or 2 or 3 after I already had her. Maybe it was like 2 days after I had her.
What phone number did you call from?
The phone that was my cell phone at the time.
Give me the number.
It was
And you called the St. Pete Police Department?
Yes, sir.
You called non-emergency number?
I called, I Googled St. Pete Police Department, and they got the phone number up there with the ad, with the directions, website, share, all of, and they got the call.
Okay.
So I
called.
I called the St. Pete Police Department.
Yeah.
So somebody.
And a dispatcher told you.
They told me. I told her that my metal detector is going off in her private area, and that I think the girl had my ring up her privates. And could somebody please come out here to help retrieve my ring? Is what I told her. And the lady told me that I had no legal right to search her.
You don't.
I understand. I'm just
But I mean, I'm surprised that we would tell you something like that without. I mean, that's just okay. Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right. So you searched her. You digitally penetrated her. You put your fingers up her anus and her rectum.
Yes, sir.
Her
vagina. I did. Yes, sir.
And you didn't find the ring.
Didn't find it.
He's not remorseful at all. But what's worse is that he's self-righteous, entitled, and completely convinced he had no other choice.
All right, so what happened?
So she's still telling me that she's still telling me that it's over here, it's over there.
I believe that he believes that. Do you guys? Like, that's how fucked up I think he is.
Yeah, at one time she says that she thinks Michelle has it. When I relayed the information to Michelle come in there and beat her up. Michelle's hitting the girl harder than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting the girl with open palms and shit.
She admitted it.
Michelle
did admit it in her interrogation that she was hitting her. Yeah.
When you stuck your fingers in her rectum, did the girl resist?
No,
she was that scared of you.
She was scared of Michelle. She was scared of Michelle.
I don't know, dude.
She's scared of me too. She's scared of me.
How can she not be scared?
Obviously.
That's right.
She's 90 pounds.
But she's still shit talking me.
Was she really?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you weren't just imagining that? Because what was
he's fucking imagining that.
She's saying the shit talking.
She's telling me that she doesn't care. I said I had rent coming up. I had 1 week left to get my rent up. She says she doesn't care. I said, you don't care if I'm going to be going on the streets? Like, you don't care about like my house, everything that I have going for me. You don't care that this is going to be lost because I'm over here focusing on you trying to get my ring back.
Yeah.
And she was telling me no, she doesn't care. And then she'd do like this to me. She'd do like this. It's not a shake. It's a taunt. She would taunt me like this.
I don't know what that is.
She said she got it from her grandma.
It doesn't taunt me. I don't understand
because
that.
Because she's not giving me my ring back. It's a taunt. You know what I'm saying?
A taunt.
The detective doesn't really seem to know what he's saying because nothing about Stephen's logic tracks. He's clearly fumbling to shift the blame onto Michelle, who, let's be real, definitely has a much different version of events. His defense is that Michelle used closed fists, while he only used open hands. Oh, well then, case closed, right? Because everyone knows open-handed violence is the gentler, more gentlemanly kind.
Yeah, I know, right?
So with you being taunted, you'd already beat her up. You said you lumped her up. You've already digitally penetrated her. You've already basically her.
It's disgusting.
A 16-year-old girl. I mean, so you think that this 16-year-old girl who
JoJo
16 is taunting you? I just don't get it. But okay, well, let's keep going ahead. So then Michelle comes over and beats her up.
Michelle was already over there. Michelle was already over there for the whole time. I called Michelle immediately.
Okay.
So Michelle has been over there in her room. Aware of what's going on too.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything was guilty because I could have reported this before it got to this point. This was been going on.
Listen to this shit.
She's a sweetheart. She does not deserve to be in any trouble for this. She doesn't.
Got it.
It's unfortunate.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
So
jail.
Where are we at?
They're in Pinellas County Jail still. They're not sentenced yet.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. You've got this girl in your house. You're torturing her. You've beat her up. You've or you've got.
I didn't rape. I did not rape her, dude.
In the state of Florida, sticking this inside somebody else's body is.
Okay, so be it, man.
It is. I'm just telling you the letter of the law.
Okay.
You stick something else inside of somebody else's body, that's
okay.
So
obviously,
I'm sorry, but that's what it was.
Okay.
Whether what the intention was or not. Okay. So
well, it's like, well, he killed her as well. So like, let's just, Jesus Christ.
Then Michelle comes and starts doing it with you, and how long does this go on?
This goes on for a week. This goes on for a week, man. But not the. I only searched her one time. Like if she didn't have it in there, then so be it. Now I'm waiting for her to shit it out. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting for her to shit it out. Any injury that I cause her, I'm going to CVS and I'm buying her medication for it.
Listen to this shit.
Whatever she needs, some sore throat medication, some. Why
does she have a sore throat? Did you stick something down her throat?
No.
Why would she need sore throat medication then from whatever injuries you
Michelle choked her. And I'm being 100 with you, man. I just told you some foul shit, man. Like I'm being 100 with you, man. I'm not trying to deflect blame on anybody else. I'm not trying to pin anything on anybody else. I own up to what I did. I'm owning up to what I did. I'm not trying to defend or deflect on anybody else, man.
All right.
Michelle has more in this than I do. And I'm the one that's telling her you can't leave until you give my ring back. Michelle's causing all the big blows and shit, man.
If you're not shocked already, brace yourself, because what Steven says next is beyond comprehension.
I'm not letting anything bad enough happen to the girl that I can't just let her go home after a couple of days healing up. I just wanted my ring back, dude. I just wanted my ring back. That's it. Okay? Michelle's got some other shit going on. Nothing's happened to the girl to where she can't heal up in a couple of days and go home. That's on me. I'm making sure of it. You know what I'm saying? But the girl she said she had some kind of a disease where she bruised really easy and she was really thin. She was delicate. You know what I'm saying? That's how delicate the girl is. So with that in mind, like I'm making sure I don't do anything to the girl that's gonna make sure that she can't give me my shit back and she can't just go home in a couple of days after healing up. That was my goal.
That's crazy.
Was to do whatever until she gave me my shit back, let her heal up, go home. I'm telling her this will be a learning experience for everybody. You shouldn't be going inside of people's house you don't know stealing their shit, man. That's my whole thing was. That was my whole thing.
His whole thing.
Michelle, it was more her spite for not taking her out for Valentine's Day.
Who
cares? As
cares?
petty as it sounds, man. That's what I bring from it. So Michelle had my ring the whole time. She said she found it in my car after the fact. Cam can confirm all this.
After the fact of what?
After the fact that she had died. Michelle had killed the girl, man.
How did she die?
Bro,
Since this involves a minor, law enforcement heavily redacted the videos before release.
They both
But we can still see
Allegedly.
the fingerprints of Steven's strategy. He's trying to explain away a week of violence as reasonable and necessary and shift all the blame onto Michelle.
They do.
That was her theory. I told her no 3 times. On the 7th day, the girl finally, she's like, I got it. I'm trying to shit it out. That's what she tells me. She doesn't even have the ring. Michelle's got the ring.
Because why would she do that? Because she's fucking scared. Like, even Michelle said that she was doing that. It's like, yeah, she's trying to delay you beating the shit out of her.
So whatever they were whispering about, Michelle did not want to come out. You know what I'm saying? That's the only sense that I can make of it. Michelle didn't want whatever they were whispering to come out. I think the girl gave Michelle her cell phone information to be able to access her cell phone as well.
They're delusional.
I don't believe Michelle would have thrown the girl's iPhone down the drain. I believe she has that girl's cell phone somewhere.
She said she did put it down the drain. They're both fucking in delusion, I think. They don't trust each other, obviously. I mean, what the fuck?
Where right now she has it.
When did she die?
She died on the 7th day.
So nonchalant.
So she died. If Easter was whatever day Easter is, you take that and
February?
I'm sorry, Valentine's Day. I'm sorry.
You said Easter is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So March 14th is Valentine's Day. February 14th is Valentine's Day. So I think it would be fair to say that she probably passed away on the 21st-ish of February.
She passed away, not I murdered her.
And then what did you do?
Then now here's my part in it that's gonna fuck me up more than anything else. This is my part.
This is just
the
his
horror
part.
didn't end with Miranda's death.
This is just his part, right? Okay.
In fact, it escalated.
Well,
Miranda's face was wrapped in plastic, and a billiard ball was forced into her mouth to obstruct breathing. After she died due to suffocation, her body was transported to Michelle's mother's house in Largo.
Yeah.
That's where dismemberment took place, before they disposed of her remains like garbage in a Ruskin dumpster. Not only does that suggest planning, it hints at normalization. You don't move a body to your girlfriend's mom's house unless you've crossed every moral threshold.
Wow, yeah.
She's telling me that she has my ring. So she went from all this, she didn't have it, she never seen it.
This dude, I believe that he really believes like this shit he's spewing. Like that's how fucking crazy I think he is. And I hate being crazy.
She has it, so all of a sudden it's over here, oh, then it's over there. It's getting me frustrated. She's doing like this to me. She's shit talking me. It's, I ate this shit for a long time. It still was very, I was very cautious on how I dealt with her. I'm eating all this shit at the same time. I'm eating all this frustration.
Do you fucking hear this? I missed this when I was watching it yesterday. I'm eating all this frustration. I'm very careful how I deal with her. You've been beating the fuck out of her for a week. I don't care how old she is, he said. It's about the ring. Fucking crazy. Oh, her mom, I believe, was in Puerto Rico.
I'm getting frustrated, man. She's telling me all types of shit.
All types.
She's not getting my shit back. I know she has it. Like, I can't believe this shit's happening. And the whole time I'm still restrained from what I did to her. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got this stuff in the first place, because Angel bought it for me. So I'm telling Angel, I'm telling my mom, sending the pictures of them lumped up. And I'm like, man, look, man, like she stole my ring, man. She stole my ring. She's not giving it back. I need my ring back. I can't possibly move forward without this.
You can't move forward.
Ring. Like I just could not take an L on my ring like that. I just couldn't. And so there's that kind of evidence right there that.
That you sent Angel's the one who got you the ring?
Yes.
And you sent pictures of
her stolen
Miranda.
Yeah.
So Angel has those pictures.
Yes.
Okay. So Angel knew the extent of what was happening.
He sent pictures of her nude, according to the affidavit, nude and beat up to his mother, to Angel, which was like, he doesn't say, but like, you know, they're kind of doing shit or together or whatever. I don't know. According to Michelle, she told me that in person. And one other person, I don't know. I can't remember who.
Angel, yeah, he's a good person, man. He doesn't deserve it.
Does he know the totality of everything?
I told her.
No one called the police. There was at least 6 people that knew what was going on and didn't call the police, according to the affidavit.
I told him after the fact. I did not.
How many people does it take to stop a crime?
Right.
Apparently more than 6. This is the fact that makes this case even more disturbing.
Yeah, nobody
At least
said anything.
6 people were aware or had a pretty good idea of what was happening inside that house.
Can you fucking imagine?
And yet no one reported it.
He does not know that.
Does he know she's dead?
Yes. Okay. And like I said, like he does not deserve to be in any trouble for this. But
your mom knows this as well. Your mom knows this.
My mom knows
everything.
She knows.
How about the body? What to do with the body?
She knows. Angel was very disgruntled and very uncomfortable with it, and he was. I had a feeling that he could have maybe even said something to somebody about it. Angel's a good person. He really is. He's not involved in anything like that. And the same thing for my mom. Like she does not deserve anything to be brought from this at all. You know? Michelle, me, and to a lesser degree, confirm Michelle saying that she killed her.
When did you tell your mom?
I told her maybe like 3 days after it happened.
What? Why did he send pictures to his mom though? You know what I mean? What the hell?
After like the initial shock wore off and stuff like that there.
Yeah, he really is, right?
Okay.
Great guy.
And when did you tell Angel?
Angel, about the same. Like I sat on it for a while, like not sure what to do. We stayed at Michelle's mom's house. Michelle's mom was in Puerto Rico.
How many nights did you stay at Michelle's mom's house?
Good,
what?
Like 4 or 5 nights over there. Yeah, I was too scared to go home.
So let's get this straight. In Stephen's moral universe, the adults who stood by silently, some of whom watched or heard a teenager being imprisoned and abused, deserve no consequences.
Yep.
But a 16-year-old girl who may or may not have taken a ring deserved to be violated, mutilated,
So she told me that they went over to his mom's house after, and usually she would have to sit in the car, like her head down or something. She told me. I can't remember exact details, but no, he told her not to get out. She got out because she found the ring while he's talking to his mom, and he fucking freaked out in front of their mom, according to Michelle, and started saying like, this is Michelle's fault. She had the ring the whole time. And that's basically why this girl's dead. And like just being a fucking crazy piece of shit, obviously.
And discarded like garbage?
If that's true. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why that would be a lie, but whatever.
Is it true you used to take animals to the Skyway?
Yes.
What'd you do with them?
The Skyway is a bridge. Do you guys heard of the Skyway? It's probably like 20 minutes from my house. It's like one of the tallest bridges. In the 70s, a barge hit it and people died. And they rebuilt it higher. It's freaky when you're going up it. But that's what he's talking about. He goes to the Skyway. You can obviously like pull over there and stuff. Where people commit suicide, a lot of them. They put nets there now.
Do you feel a need to kill them?
No.
Why did you do it then?
I was stressed out.
Does killing them give you stress relief?
Stressed out.
That's
And Michelle repeatedly they would be short arm around. They would threaten where I slept at. They just would constantly bicker and bitch about nothing.
Nothing.
All the time. Like I was the enemy to them.
So you would kill an animal?
I would kill an animal so I would not. It helped me to relieve my stress and my anger so I would not hurt them.
But according to Michelle, she got the shit beat out of her, so all of them did, I guess. I don't know if you believe that or not, maybe, right? It doesn't seem far off because he murdered someone allegedly, right? I mean, he just pled guilty to the murder, and kidnapping. So I guess maybe it's not alleged anymore, you know? But hers is alleged. She hasn't pled out. He hurts animals. Listen.
Where would you get the animals from?
It's their fault.
People give away animals on Craigslist.
Somewhere out there are people who gave away their pets, thinking they were giving them a better life. And little did they know, they handed their beloved animals over to someone who killed them.
Yeah.
Just to blow off steam.
Any kind of animal?
Pretty much. Anything, like a guinea pig, a rabbit, dog, cat.
None.
What did you throw them off the Skyway when you're done with them?
The Skyway is another one of Michelle's things. I wouldn't take it to the Skyway. I would take it to the Skyway. I would take it. If you go to my house and do a what's the agent that they use to uncover blood, traces of blood? If you put that shit in my house, the entire house might go.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you put that many animals in there?
Yes, sir.
And then what do you do with the carcass?
Throw them in the dumpster. So the Skyway thing is another one of the shows.
Has killing animals like that been something you've always done, or
no,
what is it?
It just recently started.
How many animals do you think you killed?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say, man. A lot.
Yeah.
I see. It seems like I'm a bad guy right now, man. Like, it seems like I'm a bad guy.
I'm not
a bad guy like that. Like I've just been pushed.
It's not for me to judge.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
But I'm trying to understand your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So
my mind is this.
None.
I did 11 years in prison at a young age.
Yeah.
I got out and I was faced with many adversities. And I like things would just keep happening to me. Like small things keep happening to me. Things keep happening. I could never catch a break without something sticking me in my ribcage. And my frustration and my anger would always be at a point where I'm always frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always frustrated.
Yeah.
And now this shit.
It's everybody else's fault.
This is what, never having rent, always bitching and complaining. It just living with that shit had me festering.
Oh, yeah.
It had me festering. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always on edge.
I don't know what he's saying.
Stephen insists he's not a bad person. And maybe in his world, that checks out.
No,
After
none
all,
of it.
what's a little torture?
They didn't recover any of her body.
A little dismemberment. a few murdered animals. And this is exactly what tells you everything you need to know about how dangerous he really is.
Dogs and stuff.
I'll show you right away. That's Michelle's property. I'll show you right away.
No, this is the I know where this is.
Okay. Is that the trailer park?
No, that's the Little Caesars.
Oh.
It's right by 20th Street. Yeah. So,
yeah.
One other person also knew about this, but they didn't know that the girl died. And that's Jamie. And Jamie's another guy with the grinder app who would buy me stuff.
Buys him stuff.
And Jamie knew about the girl stealing from him.
I know about you keeping her against her will.
I sent him pictures as well. Those are the 3 people that I sent
You know
pictures.
Jamie's phone number?
What's the last name of Jamie?
That's crazy.
He just let me go over there to earn some money from him, doing some yard work for him after this had taken place. And I had Michelle and him in the car with me. And he's like, he wanted them to kind of like go somewhere else. And I asked him, could they just stay here and help me work instead? He said that was fine. So they got out of the car and they were pulling weeds while I was laying some gravel rock for him on his house.
Jesus.
Did you go by his house?
Did I what?
Did you go by his house after you did?
Yes. He didn't know about it. I didn't tell him
What were
about
you
it.
there for?
To earn some money.
Nobody called the police.
That was late in the morning.
Early in the morning, yeah.
What time were you?
Maybe like from 7, 8 to like 12.
No, because I'm saying you went out onto one of the fingers on Maximo Moorings when you did the big circle of Tampa Bay.
Right. Late night.
And then you came right back around, came across the Skyway.
Right.
And then you went out towards Jamie's house.
Me?
Then that's when it was. Then when I did the yard.
That would have been like midnight.
No. It was daytime. Outside Skyway rest area for a while.
Yeah, please.
And then from there, we went back to Michelle's mom's house. And we did it. We stayed over there for maybe.
When you went to Jamie's house?
Yes. And Michelle.
Okay. What kind of work did you do?
I did. I was pulling weeds and laying gravel rock. And they eventually came outside to help me pull weeds while I did the gravel rock.
Jesus.
At Jamie's house.
Jamie came outside to help you?
No, Jamie had his boyfriend's family over or some shit like that there, so he didn't want to come outside.
What makes this line of questioning so crucial is that it peels back the rotten layers of silent complicity. This case is a stew of secrets, contradictions, and psychological red flags, right from the perpetrators to the people who decided not to care.
He's an older guy. That's why he's there. That's why he pays me to do the labor work. You know what I'm saying?
And you sent him the pictures of this little girl?
Swole up, yeah.
What was the purpose of that? I'm just curious.
The purpose was to get sympathy for me. So if I was trying to get them to buy me another ring, and then everything would just be good. I just wanted a ring. I didn't want to take a loss on the ring.
Your whole thing was, I want my ring back, no matter what it was.
Not no matter what, but I was going to go through and at least make an effort to try to get my shit back.
And why was that so sentimental to you?
Because I never had shit my whole life. I never had anything. I went to prison when I was 16 years old, and I got out when I was 27.
In about 15 seconds, the detective is going to serve Stephen a dose of his own hypocrisy.
So I'm just starting to learn to live my life and have things of my own. And I don't think it's right for somebody to be able to come into your house and steal from you and be able to walk out of there with your shit.
Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. We love donations here. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, I think they're both. Yeah, I don't think there's any excuse.
Sort of like the shit you went to prison for.
That was for
sort of like what you went to prison for armed robbery. 13 years. But yet he just fucking can't stand that this 16-year-old must have taken his ring.
Burglaries, armed burglaries and stuff like that.
Going into somebody's house and taking shit from them.
That's another thing that I told her too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you held a person against their will, digitally penetrated them, and eventually killed them.
I didn't kill her.
Okay, well,
I didn't kill her.
You were complicit to her killing if that person did it.
Fair.
Just pled guilty yesterday to killing her. He asked for the death penalty. Don't forget.
But you did. So you contributed to a person's death for doing what you got caught doing when you were 16.
She was never supposed to die. Ever.
How the fuck could he say that? That's crazy.
She never was supposed to pass, man.
What does that mean?
She wasn't even supposed to come close to it.
What does that mean?
If anything, like I said, I was telling the whole time, man, like there's nothing that she can't heal up from after a couple of days and go home was my intention. And the whole
He was just gonna beat the fuck out of her until he got the ring, it sounds like, right?
time I'm trying to get other people to just replace it for me so I can just be done with the shit. That was my intention for sending them the pictures.
That's ridiculous.
My mom, Jamie, and Angel.
So you wanted a family member of yours and or a friend to see what you were doing to this girl so that they could buy you the ring.
And then we could end
And
it.
that as long as you had your ring, you would have let her.
Yes, sir.
So that was like a cry out for you to stop hurting this woman.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
That was your way of
I'm trying every avenue I possibly can try to resolve it.
Resolve.
Everybody's good. If she's willing to go through this length to keep my ring, then she went through that length to keep my ring, and as long as I got another one back, then cool.
So apparently, this wasn't about getting a ring back.
No.
It was about making sure he didn't walk away empty-handed.
Yeah.
But entitlement like that doesn't settle. If someone gave him a second ring, what's to stop him from still wanting the first?
So the shitty part is that the girl came in my house and stole a ring. Other bitch came in my house and stole the ring from her. So
the sound of what you're telling me is she never stole the ring.
She stole it, and Michelle stole it from her.
No.
Wherever she put it at, Michelle found it. I'm not trying to deflect any blame for this.
He doesn't even know that. Michelle swears she found it in the car. She could be lying too, but like, get the fuck out of here.
Man, I'm not trying to pin this on anybody else. I fully accept what's to come for this. Okay?
You're gonna die.
I just want to see everybody else that was involved get theirs as well. I mean, this girl was never supposed to die. Ever. She was never supposed to die. Ever.
Speaking for a minute.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that the police came to that house of his. I forget how many times. I want to guess 6 times. I'll have to read it again. In the past 2 months before this. For domestic type stuff, reportedly.
Okay, would you give us a vocal swab?
Sure, man. Yeah, you got whatever you want.
I'm gonna go through this form with you, buddy. This is you against me in court. But you're gonna take these, but you can actually do it yourself.
Give it a DNA swab.
But before we meet her, Stephen...
Hold on.
Yeah. 1, 2, first side, 5 seconds. Already done.
This isn't the end of the case. In fact, it's the opening act to Michelle's story. But before we meet her, Stephen wants you to know something.
I just don't know what she's gonna tell you guys, man. Like, prove Michelle a liar, yeah, man. She's got me on aggravated assault charge right now, and the camera can prove that
didn't occur.
I never tried to put her into a car or anything that she said. So that will at least help to prove that she's a liar. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're going to
on numerous occasions say that she did it because she said that she said that she did it because I gave her the nod. Is what she says. That's how she admits to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hang tight. I'll let you know where you're with you.
Thank you, man.
Yep, you got it.
Stephen Gress is currently charged with...
She did say that he gave her like those eyes, and she like, remember the look or the eyes? I remember that now.
First-degree murder and kidnapping in connection with Miranda's death. As of now, no sentencing has been delivered, but he remains in custody awaiting trial, and the prosecution has formally declared intent to seek capital punishment.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
All right. That's a cool channel. I just subscribed. Stranger Stories, if you guys are interested. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Susan. Nothing. I think he's just demented, perhaps. I don't know for sure, but it sure seems that way. You know? What else? I don't know if I can play Nancy Grace on here. I might get copyright stricken. But there's video of him carrying the body out. She described in the body cam that since they got evicted, they thought, well, the camera is just going to show us carrying all our stuff out. So you can't tell what it is. It just looks like they have a whole bunch of shit. It's crazy. But my live stream from yesterday shows her body cam, and I talked more about the case and showed some more videos, but I will update you on what goes on with him. She's going to go to court in November. It's only a minute long, Buffy, but they can still certain like The View has hit me, a couple other ones, and I can't afford to get hit right now because I've already messed it up There's certain channels that you can't do that. That he ever had a ring. Well, she found the ring. So Michelle found the ring. Angel supposedly gave it to him. I don't think it's about the ring. I think that in his fucking head, it's about that and whatever. It's like domination, probably control. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. Happy Friday, Tax. I love the Friday Tax. Thank you. Anybody have anything else they want to talk about with this? I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to talk about actually, but yeah, so he pled guilty and he asked for the death penalty. Go back to the beginning of the stream if you want to see that. But in my episode from yesterday, and like I said, I'm going to be doing more streams about this. So let me tell you what else I've got going on here. I'm going to be doing streams, like I said in the beginning of this, on the women that I was in prison with 15 years ago. A lot of them were on TV shows and everything for murder. And, you know, I've interacted with them, et cetera, et cetera. And also, I went to I do have an episode I did with someone. I should post that again about Sarah Boone. She's actually in the same prison, in the same barracks that I was in for my time in max security at Lowell in Ocala, Florida. I think she's still over there. I could talk about that. Yeah, I think so too, Beachcomber. I could definitely talk about that. It's crazy. What else? Yeah, Boone. Yeah, that's a crazy, crazy thing. Crazy, crazy thing. It's crazy. All right. So I didn't know Sarah Boone. No, she went to the same exact holding that I was in. I mean, housing in prison. The suitcase killer. Yeah, Barefoot Mafia. Yeah. And to what I understand, she took it to trial and got the max instead of the plea deal. I don't remember how many years it was, probably 15 or less, I think. I think it was less than that she got offered. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. Okay. But obviously she is, right? She's a piece of shit. Murderer. Charlie Kirk case. Tyler Robinson will be going to trial if he doesn't plea out. We don't know if there's a plea deal. In my opinion, there's not going to be. Here's what happened. There was a filing from the prosecution on the 18th. Today's the 21st. So they had until the 18th to put in this response to the defense's filing, which I went over a week ago. If you guys want to watch that, I broke it all down. They're trying to get the death penalty off of the table, and they made these arguments for the enhancements. So the first charge with aggravated murder, there's a statute that is an enhancement that makes it an aggravated murder instead of just a first degree murder charge, right? It's an enhancement statute. And that statute says that Tyler Robinson knowingly, so they have to prove intent and action, knowingly fired at Charlie Kirk, knowing that there was a high risk of someone else being hurt or killed. So the state has come back and explained why they believe that using different cases. I believe the defense they had some arguments. We can go over it. I kind of felt like they're compelling, but also I'm not a lawyer and I'm not familiar with the wording of the laws and the statutes. So in case law, right? So I'd have to, know that stuff, right? More than likely, I would say, to because it could sound compelling to anybody, right? That doesn't mean it is. When it comes to, what threshold has to be met with the language and everything. So if what they're doing now is it's called bind over. they did a preliminary hearing beginning it was 5 days in July or June, I believe. June or July. I'm having a brain fart. It was a June or July, Linda. I think it was June. And yeah, I don't fucking know. You know, someone knows. And they did 5 days where the prosecution, the state, presented whatever evidence that they have submitted and want to use in the trial against Tyler Robinson. And he has 7 charges thus far. There's enhancements to each one, I believe. I have to look at it again. There was 3 of them that they disputed that they're trying to get off there for political motivation is one. They're saying that the state hasn't established a good enough argument to declare that Tyler shot him because of his political affiliation. July, okay, thank you. And the state has a good argument. I already been reading it. So I will present that maybe later today or tomorrow. Also, the other case, you guys, this horse case, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. Oh, it is uncomfortable, Tiffany. Hey, Flower. Hey, Chris. The horse case, we talked about it the other day. Tommy also is quite familiar with this. I watched him talk about it. And he's done 1 or 2 streams on it. I listened to some of his book, the father, Eugene's father, Raymond R.C. Horsch. This is the case out of Philly where there's 4 missing women that have a connection to Eugene Horsch. And he was stopped by a park ranger in Philly next to the Liberty Bell. Yeah, Boone is awful. And he had all this stuff in his car, and they found the passenger in his car, this woman. They were probably smoking crack in the car. There's a ton of crack in there. I think they were smoking crack, okay? He had stuff in his hand which you use to smoke crack. I know how I'm an ex-addict. I'm pretty sure, okay? And they were geeked up, the officer said, on some kind of stimulant, he believed. So it gave him probable cause. Search that. Here's why they went to the house. There was an ID. It was a fake ID they found out that the woman passenger gave to the police when they were questioned, right? And they got searched. She is not arrested. She didn't get arrested. He said all the stuff in the car was his. And that's usually how it goes anyways, because it's in his car, right? And he said it was his. July 9th. Yes, that's right. Okay. And the ID was her picture, the girl in the car, with the information, including the name of a missing woman, Blair Tonzelli. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm sounding it out though. And they got a search warrant for the house. His father was a huge adult filmmaker. I have his interview uploaded that he did a few years before he passed. He passed last year in 2025. Gave the house, or he sold the house for like $1 to Eugene. And he's in federal custody now. The state dropped his charges so federal could pick it up, which those are going to be, usually longer time, stronger charges, weapons charges, because they were in the car. Watch the streams I have on it. I did a few different ones. I'm going to be uploading some to like Facebook and TikTok and stuff. I'm finally going to use other platforms because, I have more time now to do it. And I really love doing that. I don't know what I'm telling you. It's just, I'm excited about it, I guess. And I think it's going to be like a Gacy situation. They went to the house and they've executed 95 search warrants thus far, finding 5 urns. They don't know whose ashes they are. In the basement, they found 55-gallon drum filled with chemicals and quote sludge with a line to the sewers. Like a plumber or someone that knows plumbing had to hook it up. And there's a water line going into the drum. And there's a whole bunch of chemicals and other containers around there filled with different chemicals. Now, what the girl that was found in the car said to the police was that Eugene told her at some time that he knew of 3 chemicals that he could use to break down a human body. And he essentially described wet cremation. I didn't know what wet cremation was until this. And I asked someone, I don't remember, maybe Linda or someone, I said, hey, I thought like if you use all these chemicals, like I didn't think that someone could do that and break down flesh and whatnot, a body. And if they did, I would figure that it would tear up the pipes or plumbing or something, and it's supposedly not. It doesn't. It only disintegrates, eats. I don't know what word to use. Breaks down organic matter. Hey, Indiana. Yeah, it's disgusting. Thanks, Beachcomber. Fostic. It is. Let me put the name in here. This is Eugene Horsch, and I did a live on it, and I did a video on it describing it, and I uploaded another video of this interview the father did. Let me tell you about the father in a minute. This is crazy. Really? I've never read that. Interesting. So they found that. They found FBI fake IDs. They found 55 electronic devices, I'm pretty sure. They had 95 search warrants, I said. And 600,000 images they have to go through. 40,000 videos they found on all these hard drives in the house. And also 10,000 written types of evidence, right? It's very gross. It's disgusting. Like, this is a horror movie. What piqued my interest in this case is the women that have gone missing and have a connection, a tie to this house or to this woman, Blair, that I just told you about with the fake ID. Her connection is allegedly to the father, Raymond. He died at 82 years old last year. He was not a drug user to what I've been able to find. He has a crazy story with the CIA. I want to know what you guys think. Is he full of shit? He sounds very smart. He's also a piece of shit, in my opinion. Big time. A fucking huge piece of shit. Hey, Cody Williams, because he talks about masturbation at the age of 4, and that's not what makes him a piece of shit, obviously. He talks about his childhood being a good childhood. I can't imagine that. See you, Flower. And he talks about he taught himself how to fly. Just really crazy, bizarre shit. And being in porn. And he likes the exhibition of it. Exhibitionism. How do you say it? I don't know the right tense to use in it. Exhibitionism, part of it. Exhibitionist? Whatever. Part of it, he said it's not really about the sex. And so he did porn, he describes that. And then what happens is he becomes he's like the granddaddy, the grandfather, the god, whatever the fuck, of snuff, violent porn. And I couldn't find it yet. And Tommy told me to watch it. I'm fucking going to, because I want to see what is this deal. I think it'll tell me more into this. And yeah, Cody. One day at a time. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you're doing better. Good. Oh, I love to hear that. We need to do some sobriety streams, don't we? Some kind of trauma recovery, sobriety streams. I'm someone in recovery, early recovery again, but I have been in recovery for 15 years, working in recovery treatment centers for mental health and substance abuse. I'm a certified addiction counselor in behavioral health. And so I worked at trauma treatment centers as well. And so I fucking love talking about that. I've just been doing mostly true crime because the algorithm has been messed up since August 1st. And so I've been trying to just do the same one type of stream right now. So I'm going to be doing that. I might start another channel. I don't know. Yeah. And I love doing that. My mom was like, why haven't you done that lately? Thank you so much, Cody. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. I hope you guys hit the like button. Could you please hit the like button or double tap if you're on your phono? And subscribe if you haven't. And we love members. We love members. I need to do some more members only content. I like to put stuff on members only content. So, you know, if you're paying for that, like there's something there. I know I'm not super great or anything, you know. Oh, it's Saturday. Nice. But yeah, this case might be a son and a father murder squad. I don't know why I just called it that, but I think there's going to be a lot of bodies, like, just in my opinion. And he wrote a couple books, and he talks about in the books being an empathetic serial killer. It's like Confessions of a Empathetic Serial Killer. He has a few different books. So that's what I'm working on now. And he talks about doing addicts a service. He basically talks about like the stories about, it's supposed to be fiction, right? But he does declare himself in that interview as a sociopath, a fucking killer. Like, it's crazy. He wears an eye patch. But exploiting drug addicts and killing them in his fiction book to as like an empathetic, like a kind thing to do. It's sick. So I want to read that. There's like 3 books. What else? That's the father. So I'm keeping my eye on that. They're excavating the yard and all the plumbing to see if they can get any DNA, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? The pipes and everything. And the whole road is blocked off still. The house looks like a haunted house to me. I have some crazy news. It's not, I don't know if it's news. So I saw a post today on, hey, Allie, I saw a reel, maybe on Instagram. What, Derek Chauvin? Is that how you say his name? Chauvin? Is that it? Derek Chauvin. I know how it's spelled, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Oh, yes, Kensington, where all the drug market is and people living on the streets. That's where the last place a lot of them frequented, and it's a drug hotspot 3 miles away from that house in Philly. It's in the hood, obviously. And some of them have been missing since 2012, last seen going to see Raymond when he was alive. His ex-wife is also missing, and last place she was there. He said he woke up, she wasn't there. It's all fucked up, right? I don't know, maybe they say kids can sometimes. I don't know. I can't. So Derek Chauvin, I don't know why that sounds wrong, the pronunciation. It doesn't fucking matter, right? Yes, lots of girls. Yeah. It's like Skid Row. That's where you see all of the quote zombies. They're using the trank with the fet, and they have open wounds all over their body. I'll do another stream about that because it is Overdose Awareness Month still, and I need to do more streams about that. I did do one. Okay, Derek Chauvin. He has tried to appeal. He's tried to appeal the case. I don't even know what he got charged with. I did not pay attention. This was 2020, right? When he went on trial for George Floyd. I really did not. I didn't watch it. So I really don't know. And I feel I sound ignorant right now, but I'm going to watch. I obviously seen the body cam and I think a lot of us know what was going on and saw. However, he exhausted some appeals, it looks like, but I believe it was yesterday. Let me pull this up because this is fucking crazy. And I'm going to cover this. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Oh, xylazine. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, George Floyd. Here it is. Also on X, or I frequent the X. Oh, it's 2021. Thank you, Buff. Elon has tweeted multiple times, free Derek Chauvin, and a lot of big creators have on there. So another case that is political, right? When it shouldn't be, but it is, of course, right? And so I'll cover it. I don't care, right? I'm not going to be scared to do that for what people think. Former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin has filed a motion to dismiss all charges against him, claiming Governor Tim Walz, Attorney General Keith Ellison. Holy shit, I forgot they're in Minneapolis. And the Hennepin County Attorney's Office engaged in unlawful and fraudulent conduct, according to MN Alpha News. In the 31, I'm going to read the 31 pages. In the 31-page petition filed this past Tuesday, attorney Greg Joseph contends that Judge Peter Cahill violated Chauvin's due process rights by failing to convene a grand jury to review evidence, and that Ellison's appointment to lead to the prosecution was itself unlawful. Who here saw this isn't political, okay? Nobody freak out. And if you do, I don't know what to tell you. Did anybody see his, what is it? The death certificate or the coroner's report? What is it called? Toxicology. Fentanyl killed him. That was the cause of death. Overdose. Did anyone see it? So I find this very interesting. And I didn't realize all of this. So I was thinking about looking. Autopsy report. Thank you. I don't know what I was thinking. I find it crazy. I can't listen to defense of Chauvin. Oh, it's not defense. It's not about that. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's fucked up when we make everything political, and it's political, okay? Yeah, no one's defending anyone, but I think a lot of people aren't going to talk about it because they don't want to and they're scared to, and facts are facts. And we all have feelings about it, but where do those feelings come from? Narratives. So maybe he did kill him. I don't know how he did if it wasn't on his autopsy report. I don't know if that's not a cause of death. I don't understand, so I'm going to look at it. Some would say that. Some would say that. So I'm not going to shy away from that because that's crazy. We'll see if he gets anywhere with it. I don't know. Very sad. And there's another thing that I was going to talk about. What else was it, Linda? Is everybody watching Lindsay Clancy? I think I need to do another stream about it. Let me just say this really quick. I don't want to be scared of, oh, thank you, Beachcomber. Death certificate states the actual cause of death. The autopsy report too. Okay. Toxicology. Oh yeah, I saw both of them. Yeah, I saw both. Oh yeah, disagreement is totally fine. We welcome that. I don't want this to be an echo chamber. Holy shit. Yeah. Let me say that. Thank you for bringing that up. I like to explore stuff because I don't know. I wasn't into all that. So like, I'm going to reserve my judgments about it until I do. He might not even get anywhere with this, but I find it interesting that people are calling for it all of a sudden. So, well, I don't know if it's all of a sudden. So I'm going to look into it. I think it's wild. And I want to see further. And I know people are going to be scared to cover it. And like, I don't want to be scared to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Tobacco? You mean fentanyl? It's not. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, it wasn't in Florida. So I don't know. People have said he's a horrible person, this cop. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. What happened today? Tell me about the Lindsay Clancy. I know some of it, but I have a lot of feelings. A lot of vibes, you know? Darth Clorox. Yes, 200,000 kids. Is that every day? Really? That's no coincidence. Yeah, I think you're probably, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence. No. There's too many kids that are missing. Nobody saw it because he was high, as you know what, didn't charge. Oh, Chauvin didn't murder him? Didn't murder him. Okay. Yeah, I never watched the trial. Was it long? I don't remember. I was thinking about looking at it. I don't know if it's going to piss me off, but like, I'd like to be able to not let my emotions get in the way of exploring something and like learning about it. Yeah, it did say he overdosed on the reports. So yeah, it's crazy. Oh, year. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Darth, it's crazy. And, I'm very much like not about letting my feelings take over. It's logic versus emotions. And, we're not supposed to let either one take the front seat, right? Like, well, you know, take over. We're supposed to, it's like ourselves, like when we're not, sorry, this isn't a lesson, but I just want to say this, is that it's like if you're driving a car and there's logic in the front seat and there's emotions in the front seat, right? And the steering wheel's between them. You got to keep it balanced or else you're going to fucking go off the road. Someone explained that to me and I love that. So I try to watch that and like not let it take over because I think facts are more important and the truth is more important than my fucking feelings any day of the week. No matter what my feelings are, right? And so I want to encourage that on here to look at things objectively as much as we can and use critical thinking, of course, because that's how you find the truth, right? It's logic. So the feelings don't give a fuck. Feelings don't fucking matter most of the time with these things, right? Hayden Panettiere's boyfriend. I saw that. Yeah. Yes, this too. I'm going to make a stream about this later. No one seems to be in court for those kids. I did a live stream about this the other day and I have more to say about it and I'm going to compile everything and talk about it. If you guys would like to come, it's extremely disappointing. The 3 children that were murdered systematically by their mother, Lindsay Clancy, are the victims as well as the husband. And I think it's disgusting what social media is doing. And social media is made up of individuals on social media. And I believe it's just careless bullshit. And I have a lot of reasons I believe it's happening. And I think it's bullshit. I feel very strong about it. I'm fucking sick of it already, seeing it. And facts don't care about anybody's feelings, okay? So I'm going to talk more about that. I have more of an explanation of why I believe that is. But I hope you guys hit the like button and come back later, tomorrow, maybe later today. I don't know. And we'll fucking chat. And if you're mad at me, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm not going to lie to try to please anybody. That's literally not who I am. And so I guess we're going back to how the old days were, right? Yeah, we stand with the victims. I'm never going to ever take responsibility off of someone that murdered their 3 fucking babies. How fucking dare you? I don't know. Does that mean he did it? Oh, hold on. Did you know, like, what you don't make reports to the police, by the way. If she says, like, I'm going to fucking kill them, then yeah, I would suspect he would do that. That would be the right thing to do. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing, but like one little piece of that, like, I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. Why didn't the mom? Why did she fucking kill them? Also, what is this thing about her being scared of CPS and having her kids taken away, so she didn't want to tell people that she wanted to kill them? So how can it be both? I don't understand. How can it be both? Hayden Panettiere gave away her fucking child, and everybody wants to judge her. Well, her kid's not fucking dead, okay? Because this bitch, Lindsay Clancy, wanted to not have them taken away because she's legitimately, supposedly having thoughts of killing her fucking kids. And all this help she had around her. It's bullshit. It's fucked up. What help can you get? She was getting help. You know that, right? Tons of help, like more help than most of the people. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Minnesota. Yeah, no, he died from the fentanyl. I'm trying to be gratuitous here. He absolutely, Chauvin didn't kill him. He took so much fucking fentanyl, put it in his mouth in the body cam. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not going to be scared to say how I feel. I've thought it the whole time. I thought it was all bullshit. My heart breaks for the kids. Yeah. Yeah, so people want to judge her. Oh, she gave away her kid. Holy shit. Let's think about this for a second. She wasn't being fucking selfish because she wanted her kid and going to place them in danger. And there seems to be some kind of like, there could be an addiction there with benzos. I don't know for sure. But that's worth looking at. Everybody wants to look at every fucking thing else. That the evidence is pointing to something there. Oh yeah, I have people attack me for that. I don't think it's to make money. They don't make money. No, it's not. I work in mental health. It's ridiculous. You don't go to multiple providers. You don't do that. No. And you don't get fucking benzos from all of them. And there should be a continuum of care. Also, let me remind everyone, what do we expect from mental health? It's not an exact science. There is no cure for mental health issues. So she's getting all this help, supposedly, right? Guess what? Mental health help, if you don't understand anything about it and haven't been in it, you don't fucking understand. I'm not talking to you, Christopher. I'm talking to everybody in general. You don't fucking understand that, like, it doesn't just work like that. There's no, like, nobody's going to fix you. Like, that's not how mental health help works. Medicine, psych meds are, hey, JP, thank you. You too. I like your picture. Psych meds are trial and error. It's practicing medicine. Guess what? There's a lot of shit that people never get better. They never get better. Ever. So I'm not trying to be a fucking bitch, but like, it's just like, we're putting responsibility on everybody else. Like, you know, what did we could take any serial killer and say, well, why did he kill his victims? Oh, well, you know, he went through trauma. He was raped when he was younger. He shouldn't be responsible. Nope. No. It's a known fact. That's not what a fact is. That doesn't correlation doesn't equal causation. That can be true, but she can also be fucking responsible for what her own hands did for 4 or 5 minutes, suffocating her kids one by one while they watched and cried. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her. And what is our expectations from mental health field? Of course it's fucking money. The whole thing is fucked up. But like, if we expect her to get the help that she needs out of an industry that we say is all about profit, what are we doing? What do you mean? Are they all about profit and they're not gonna give help? Or what is it? Or do they have the cure? Because there's no cure. It's not an exact science. I work in mental health, so I'm not putting it down. I need meds. But I also have taken all those fucking meds, up to 15 Xanax bars a day in my addiction. I never thought once of killing anybody. It's a helper business. Yep. So like, no offense to anybody. I understand like that can be, there's a fucking problem that we all know in big pharma. Like, absolutely. I fucking have a huge problem with it. SSRIs, a study came out a couple years ago, I think 2021, that it was huge and people were fucking melting down. You know why? Because the study found that depression isn't caused from a lack of serotonin. And what do SSRIs do? They put fucking serotonin in there. They're fucking garbage. And a lot of those cause horrible thoughts. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you're right, Linda. Everyone is different. But like, what are we doing here when we're saying, well, it's big pharma? How many people are on drugs, on meds? How many people that have killed someone had no mental illness or no psychosis? They're just fucking normal. Do normal people do that? Also, in terms of everyone saying, well, postpartum psychosis, which she wasn't even diagnosed with that, or postpartum depression, mind you. And now she's pushing for the bipolar one. Why? Because bipolar kind of like goes hand in hand a little bit, right? Okay. But they rejected it before. I'm really sorry about that. And I'm going to say there's a common sentiment going on online. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to get off of it, too. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, I have a big problem. I'm on venlafaxine, too. I didn't know that. The doctors didn't tell me that. Meds are not exact, right? Like, you can go through so many meds trying them. She didn't even give them a chance to work, and she kept going to different ones. She had a lot of help. I don't know what to say. If you hear a voice that says to do it, and all these women are saying Lindsay is me, I'm Lindsay, and like I'm one step away. Like, how many women have you guys heard say, ew. Look how weird this is. Are you fucking okay? Are you fucking okay? Karen, look at her hair. I'm not going to be mean. But Jesus. Are you fucking okay? You want me to provide the proof that you guys want to show on TikTok? You want me to get that? Linda, what is the proof for that? I don't know. Maybe the list of meds and the dates they were prescribed and the different providers they were prescribed from, and my knowledge of fucking mental health medications. I don't believe your fucking narratives. So like, you can fuck right off. I know what you're saying. Do you realize what kind of proof would you like for that? This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, you guys, you fucking crazy women. Listen, repeal the 19th, okay? Like, fuck you guys. I'm kidding. But holy shit, I'll give up my right to vote if this is what the fuck we're dealing with. I see all that shit on social media. Like, holy shit. Sorry, I'm kidding. Nobody get mad, okay? Don't fucking get mad. Repeal the 19th. Oh my God. Hey, Nancy, what's up? Oh shit. I'm just rage baiting. Does anybody want to fight? Christopher's right. Nothing. We're dicking around. No, it was serious, and then I got silly. I forgot what that person was asking me. The proof that she didn't allow them to work is literally what I said. I mean, that's not really a hard one to prove. Just look at the list. They take about a month. I don't know about Carmelo. What had just happened? I love Mortal Kombat, JP. I don't know. I don't know the case. I know like very little about it. I saw his dad saying something about it. I don't even remember, but something just came out. It's nicotine. You got to get some fucking help, man. You got to get some help. I don't know if it's a lack of education, fucking mental illness. Like, I don't know what you guys got running over there. But your emotions don't fucking outweigh facts and like real life. Yeah, I know. It's a spiritual sickness too. Yeah. What is this about? I have to look at it. Supposedly he wanted to like, what was the text? I don't know. Do I have to dive into that? Because it's, should I just start diving into all the cases that are really fucked up, that are like political and like people will hate me for? Because I might as well just do it. I'll be like how I used to be. See you, JP. We'll just go all out on this channel. He said he wanted to knife someone. That's fucking awesome. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna look at it. That's crazy. But like, no, I'm not being a fucking bitch. But like, yeah. I do. I think he did it. Yeah, I'm just gonna report facts. Like, I know the truth is uncomfortable, man. I'm about to leave, Beachcomber. I'm about to leave. No, I don't think there's any trolls in here. I'm about to take off. I think Reese is gonna be streaming. I'm gonna look at that. It's just like the Carmelo thing gave me a headache when it was going on, so I avoided it. The Derek Chauvin and George Floyd thing, I didn't want to do it, because it's just too much. It's a political, and it's like nobody wants to touch that shit. But I feel like I'm gonna do it. Oh, I think he's guilty. What, Steve? I think he's guilty. Isn't there 2 Scott Petersons, though? With the wives? What did I do? Email you before I do what? Steve, I don't have any knives. I'm a felon. Not allowed to have knives. Anyways, maybe we can do like a rage bait stream sometime and everyone can argue with me. And Stanley! No, I don't remember that, Christopher. Should I look it up? Polarizing as fuck. I know. It shouldn't be though, right? It shouldn't be. But we shouldn't be scared to have these conversations, I think. I think that's important. And I think everyone gets scared to look at it. So that's why we should do it and find out the truth instead of listening to everybody else that has like an opinion or a narrative. Fuck that. You know? So I'm going to take off into the wilderness. My little man is chilling. And I'm going to upload some more stuff. Let me know if you have a complaint. You can comment and tell me to go fuck myself. I love that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. I just don't give a fuck anymore. If people don't like it, they can go fuck right off. I'm not going to be fake or censor myself. I'm going back to the old days. I don't give a shit. And yeah. You too. I love you guys. Thank you for donating. We love the monies. If anybody would like, I do have a PayPal and other accounts that Buffy has shared. I am hurting for money right now, and this is my job. So this is me dry begging or just actually begging for monies. I love you guys. So if anybody feels like it, I'm just saying if anybody feels like it, it's greatly appreciated. And I love you guys, and I'm gonna hit you up later, and we're gonna do some cool shit. All right, love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my talk. Love you, Beachcomber.